Hi there. Hey, check this out. I'm going to share with you a family recipe that my grandmother kind of always made, and it was my favorite. It's called Golumpkis, right? Golumpkis. Golumpkis. Basically, it's cabbage, stuffed cabbage, right? So I'm going to show you some of the ingredients. We're going to whip it up real quick, and we're going to have a bite. Get yourself one of these. Pyrex dish. Get yourself some ground beef. Some rice. I chose the minute rice because I really like the jasmine, but this is quicker. Some stewed tomatoes. El cabbage. Oh yeah, that's fresh, baby. An onion. Of course, I'm not going to use the whole thing. What? That's a lot. And the array of spices that I'm going to be using. And my utensils. You can use whatever spices you want, you know what I mean? Depends on your palate, you know what I mean? So right now I have something for the cabbage because that is going to take the longest time. All right, so then I'm going to start grounding up the beef with the onion. Here goes the slam dunk, baby. Oh, mercy. Right there. Cabbage in the pot. Ready to go. Probably be about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that, just for that to get soft. Because we want to take the leaves off and we want to peel them, right? Kind of like romaine lettuce, right? And then we're going to take the ground beef with the rice mixed with the onions, all right? We're going to obviously cook that up, but let it cool down. And then once it cools down, we're going to take that cabbage leaf. I'm going to take a big old handful of that hamburger meat. We're going to stuff it. And then I'll show you how we roll it, because you got to roll it like a little nice, neat package. And then we'll get later on, I'll show you the rest with the tomato paste, the stewed tomatoes, and toss it in the oven, baby. See you in a minute. All right, my friends, it's hamburger cooking time. So I'm also going to throw in the onions, but I gotta chop that up. So give me 1 minute. Let's get this party started, right? Oh yeah, look at that, see? I do it differently, I don't really peel it and then cut it, you know? But, because it's easier when you leave that on, because watch. Amazing, right? Cute little trick. That's right, baby. All right. So I'm just gonna dice this up real quick. We're gonna get into some cooking. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Thanks for joining me with this cool little family recipe, right? Get a little tribute to the ancestors, right? Yeah, thanks, Grammy. Love you. All right. So we got those kind of working out, right? And then I'm gonna throw them in with the hamburger meat. And we're gonna saute that up a little bit, right? These onions are juicy and watery, and they make your eyes water, right? So I'll be back. I'm gonna dice these up a little bit more. All right, so we're getting to chop these up here, and I like my onions a little chunky, you know what I'm saying? Just a little chunky, but not too much, because we gotta roll them, right? So we don't want big, huge pieces, like kind of what I got going on, but like I said, I'll just chop these up a little more. I think you need a bigger cutting board. All right, my friends, those are the onions. Let's dump them in, right? All right, in goes the onions. Oh, look at that. Right. One-handed jobby because I'm holding the damn phone. All right, yep. All right, so we'll cook those up real quick, and then we'll be back. Ooh-wee! Smell that? Yeah, it's so delicious. Obviously, I'm gonna drain out that water because that's just naturally come from the hamburger. Now let's check the cabbage. Ooh, look at that. Right? You know you got some fresh cabbage when the leaves basically just fall off it in like a nice little blanket. Steam. All right, so now I'm gonna line the bottom of the pan with some of this. Just a little bit, just a little touch, right? Because we want to save the majority of it for when the cabbage is rolled up, baby, okay? We're getting there, slow but steady, but you know what? Patience is a virtue, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I choose stewed tomatoes. People use like diced tomatoes, whatever, tomato paste. I like the stewies because they're less processed, you know what I'm saying? But Just smash them up with a fork, and then you're good. All right, now we get the hamburger meat done. Note to self, hamburger is still hot. When you're gonna go sample with a fork, oh my God, careful. Not only the meat gonna be hot, but that fork's gonna be hot too. Ah! Okay, so the cabbage is all right. Separating pretty good. Right, separating pretty good. I started the rice. So you want the leaves to peel like that, but they gotta be a little softer than what they are. You know what I mean, Vern? Hi, my friend, we're back. Dump the rice in there, right? Got the onions, the hamburger, spices with the rice. Ooh, that looks so good, right? So I got that Pyrex dish in the fridge, right? So it's sitting in the fridge, chilling, right? Cabbage is drained, done, in the fridge, cooling off so that I can grab it. And then we'll start wrapping, baby. See you in a little bit. All right, my friends, we're back. I had to take up the cabbage a little bit, split it up, you know what I mean? Take out some of the bad pieces that the leaves broke apart with. Trust me, you can't overcook it too much, okay? You gotta just give it a little bit so it stays a little bit firm, right? So here's some of the finished product. I'll check it out. I already split them up into like little taco bowls, right? So, I mean, once you get it to be the right consistency, the outer layer just kind of blobs off a little bit. But the innards, look at that, it's beautiful, right? Perfecto. So now what we're gonna do is basically stuff them, baby, right? So rice mix, hamburger mix, right? So we're gonna just put a little dab, will do you? Right there like that, right? You're not gonna need two hands, but the technique of rolling it basically is however you can get it to roll and stay in a nice roll, okay? I need two hands, I'll be back. All right. Greasy fingers and all. All right, so we're gonna kind of line it up like this, right? I overstuffed mine. Stuff's gonna fall out. Don't worry about it, okay? So we're just gonna kind of roll this here, right? Roll it over the top. Don't be afraid to push down a little bit. And just give it another roll, right? Just like that. This is the outer piece, so it's a little crusty. So to help you not have everything fall out, just take the ends, throw it over. If you can, this one's not gonna do it, obviously, of course. What a disaster. Well, I'm just gonna throw it in there anyways. And just lay them in there. Right, so you wanna throw them over. That one's a disaster, I don't like that one. Let's try another one. All right, so we got a little shell, take a little meat. All right, and load it up in there. Very difficult to roll with one hand, by the way. Okay, so kind of like that. So you just throw it over, right? Throw it over. Throw it over. And then you can just fold these edges like that. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of leave them like this. I'm gonna throw them over twice, pack them up a little bit tight. And we'll just throw it down. Okay, so like that. I know my grandmother would be not too happy with my roll, but you know, I don't make these that often, so it's not that easy. All right, so let's do another one real quick, and then I'll keep whipping the rest of them up, and then we should be done. Get ready to throw them in the oven, right? So just roll it, right? Roll it, fold it, and then finally roll it. Like a little nice piece of mail. If they want to stay. But I got one hand, so you know I'm doing real good. All right, yeah. I'll throw that in there like that. And ka-chow, look at that, bang, push down a little bit, look at that. Done deal. That's beautiful. So let me finish the pan up. Throw them in the oven. Hey, my friends, I think we got it wrapped up with two hands now. Yeah. See, my grandmother now would be impressed. One-handers, two-handers, obviously you see the difference. Fantastic. Here we're going to dump the rest of this tomato, stewed tomato, right, to the juice. I'm going to kind of just get it all on there, right? Just throw it down. Right, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, yep. Okay, done deal. All right, spread them out a little bit. Yeah, that looks so good. Check that out. Bam! It's in your face. Yep. So then you can throw some additional spices on top. I like to take a little bit of sage. A little bit. What? We're just gonna sprinkle it on there, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sprinkle some sage on there. This is fresh rubbed sage, right? Very miraculous in its healing powers, by the way. Okay, great for burning. Okay, but just gotta let it dry it out. Right. All right, that should be good. And then I think I'm gonna leave it there. We got the oven already preheating to 350. So we're gonna pop this bad boy in there for about 15, 20 minutes. Let it rip. See you then. Shazam, baby! Okay, Judgment Day, my friends. It is time. It is on. It is right now. Let's check this out. What? That looks marvelous, my friends. Look at the deliciousness of that. I took a couple out, right? So I prefer to use a spoon because you know why? I got to get up in there, right? All right, my friends. I took the liberty of hacking a couple pieces up, getting ready to stuff it in and eat it. So let's try it out. All right. Here goes nothing. Cheers, my friend. Forget about it. Well, my friends, that's all I wanted to share with you right now. Appreciate your time, your energy. Have a blessed day. Have a safe Halloween. Say a little prayer before you go out with the kids. Keep yourself protected. Simple recipe, cheap and easy. Feeds a whole family. Look at all that. That's a crazy amount of food. Until next time, my friends. Peace and prayer every day. I'll see you again.